Unless you are a young person, in which case come on up and join me this morning. I think there's a handful. We get a few that are away this weekend with the long weekend, but you all can help me out. All right. Good morning. How are you all doing? Good. You are going to be experts in this, so you can do all the work this morning. How's that?
Woo.
Yeah. So you know this. Do you all talk about Dr. King in school?
Yes.
So when you do that, what do you talk about? What parts of this story do you cover?
I'm doing actually a project on him right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
What part of this? What are you doing?
We talk about his how he follows the non-violence structure of life.
His nonviolent practices, which were a way of calling attention to the violence in the system, right? Yeah.
He also did the most to go to racial equality in the last 350 years.
He had a huge role, didn't he? He was sort of the face of the civil rights movement for a few years. That's absolutely true. Did you know that he's a minister?
Yes.
Baptist minister. And so his work, the work that he did was rooted in his faith, right? And his conviction that we are all created in God's image and all deserving of dignity, right? And equality. And thanks to his work, we are all done. It is so not true. It is so not true. There is a lot of work for us to do. And I want to come back to that, but I wanted to, this is another picture that I have this morning, and I wonder, I don't think we have any 6-year-olds this morning. We have a little younger than 6 and older than 6, but do you know this 6-year-old?
Yes. That is Ruby.
Oh,
I remember doing this.
But
Yeah.
I remember that
Yeah,
she
we did.
was she had problems in school because she was the only
Only white.
African-American.
Oh, yeah, only the
Oh,
African-American
yeah.
girl in her school. So she went to the principal office and waited there for the entire school day, and then they talked to her mom just because she was
African-American and all that.
So close. Her name is Ruby Bridges at the time, right? And she has her claim to fame is this walk. See that one little girl walking with big, tall white men all around her? That was the day that they integrated her school in Louisiana when she was 6 years old. All by herself, the only African American girl. She was escorted into a school in order to make it integrated. And you're right, nobody else would sit with her, and she ended up in class all by herself. Right? It was the beginning of what was a very long effort to integrate schools throughout our country, an effort which is also ongoing. So I picked this picture today because it reminds me that though people like Dr. King have had a huge impact on our work towards racial equality, that a 6-year-old girl also did something tremendously courageous and helped us in our ongoing work towards dismantling racism, which of course means that any one of you has that same power. Do you know that?
Yes.
Do you think of yourselves as having the power and maybe even the responsibility to help dismantle racism?
Okay.
It's a big project, right? Go forth and do that, okay? And let me know when you've got it worked out. Please, we need your help.
Okay.
One way that you can do that, because of course you're just modeling for the rest of us, but it's work we all have to do. Any ideas how we do that work, honoring everybody's dignity? Yeah.
Well, I feel like anybody, it doesn't really matter if you're, say, Asian, African-American, white. Anything that you do, anyone else should be able to do. It's very basic.
Everybody should have access to the same
As you.
opportunities. Do they?
Nope.
No. So there's some work we have to do, yeah?
Me?
Ideas about, yeah, what you can do to help?
Yeah, what was it? Well, so you could like try, if someone like, if an African American person was like not being treated the same as someone like that's white, you could just go up and be like, hey, they're the same exact person, just different skin color, it doesn't matter.
You see, that is so important to actually use our voices, right? To speak up when we see that injustice is happening. I'm going to go over there to, is it Liv?
Yes.
Yes.
I was going to say a very similar thing, but more about like the people that are being racist necessarily.
Mhm.
So you could like maybe give them a reminder to not like be like that because that will really like get to people and do different.
Which takes a whole lot of courage, right? Especially when those people are people that we know and love,
Yes.
which happens, right? We all make mistakes. We all say things that are hurtful,
So just
and
like
it can be hard to call that out, but good and brave, yeah.
Also, I don't think that people should be unfairly judged just because of the melanin count in their skin.
Well,
It happens.
I'm going to vote for you when you run for president, okay? All right. How old is
Emma?
Emma?
2 years old.
Emma is 2 years old. Awesome. So Emma, you're not quite as big as Ruby, but this is one brave little girl, and you, I trust, are another brave little girl. And the stories of Jesus, at least for me, give me a little bit of encouragement to figure out how I can be brave in the face of the hurtful things that we do to each other in the world. So in honor of Dr. King and in honor of Ruby, thank you for all the good, faithful work that you do. And blessings. You're welcome to go back to your family or go down to Sunday school. High five on that.